Okay, so hello and welcome to Suite 1205 at the beautiful Four Seasons Resort in Hampshire, England. This is one of the property's signature suites. It's called the Oliver King Parlour Suite, and it's absolutely beautiful. Let me just pan you around. Now, before I get into the main living area, I want to focus here on the bathroom and also the dressing room. So as you come in, there's this entranceway, and off to the left hand side you've got a really spacious dressing room with lots and lots of space to hang clothing. We've done that on this side, and also ample amounts of space to store your suitcases up out of the way. Again, that's one of my bugbears actually in hotels, is that your suitcases do seem to get in the way, so it's great to have them up and out of the way. Obviously on the floor, space for shoes. There's 2 suitcase racks there, lots and lots of very deep drawers for putting all of your clothes as well. There is an ironing board in the room, and also some starch spray as well, which is a nice touch. So then as we come in back into the hallway, let me take you through into the all marble bathroom. It's absolutely beautiful. So again, this property, and the reason I'm saying again is because we've come to this hotel 3 times now, and each time we've stayed in the manor house in a grand manor room, but this time we stayed in the Oliver King Parlour Suite. But they have in all of the grand manor rooms, they have these claw-footed freestanding bathtubs, and they have these fabulous Asprey of London purple water toiletries, which I think, to me, are actually the best toiletries I've ever had in a hotel worldwide. I think they're absolutely fantastic. This is a difference here now to the Grand Manor rooms. The Grand Manor rooms have 1 sink, whereas in this suite, because it is a suite, I guess, there is a double vanity unit, and you can see there they've spelt out our daughter's name, Jemima, and little sponges. It's very cute. In here we have a toilet, and just behind the door you'll see that they've also got a bidet. This is all underfloor heated, very nice to walk and step out onto after you've come out of this wonderful shower. This shower has the most water pressure I've ever experienced in a hotel in England. I stayed in Etihad Towers last August, and I was on the 43rd floor, and that had amazing water pressure, but this is something else. Let me just show you. It is absolutely incredible. And it's beautifully lined with this wonderful marble. So that's the great shower. It's not a rain shower, but to be honest, the water pressure is so high that actually it doesn't matter. So anyway, let's come back in and let's look around the main living area. So because this is a suite, we have a separate like living room area with 2 very comfortable chairs, and also a nice comfortable sofa. I really enjoy having a sofa in any property that I stay in. Actually, I find that you can't sit in a chair for very long, but a sofa is just nice to recline and relax. There's a nice coffee table here, big flat screen television. They provided a sterilizer for our daughter, and also there's an espresso machine, and we brought a couple of bottles of champagne with us. Now, there's this armoire here as well, and inside this there's another television. And you kind of think, well, why would you need another television? Well, with this one, what I can do is I can actually pull the whole thing out, turn it, and then I can watch that TV from in bed, which is a nice touch. I like that. The only problem is that the remote controls, because they are both Philips TVs, seem to control both TVs. So I ended up switching both TVs on, which is a little bit strange, but anyway. What you'll see in this suite is that there are 3 lovely windows, and everybody that you talk to about this room that works here says this room has the most unrivaled view at this entire resort. So let me show you it. So it's not particularly good weather here, despite the fact that it is August. But look at this view that you've got straight out the front of the property. We are absolutely central in the Georgian Manor House, and being on the second floor, you have just that little bit more privacy, but also a little bit more view. Somebody's obviously come in their helicopter this afternoon from London or somewhere like that. And let me show you the view out of this window, which is next to the bed. Hive of activity down there. It's always busy. And let me show you the bed. It is a signature Four Seasons bed, so extremely comfortable, really good linens, nice, and they've thought about this. I think this is really important. There are king-size pillows on a king-size bed, because there's nothing more irritating than having a gap in between your pillows on a large bed. So I'm glad they thought of that. You've got a nice place next to the side of the bed, where there's 2 lamps, and also they seem to, since we've last come, updated all of their iHome docking stations so that they now have compatibility with the new Lightning connector that's on the new Apple products, and I'm glad that they've done that. It's important that they keep up with those sorts of things. Now, because we're in the manor house, they don't actually provide cots. They can't get them into the rooms because the doorways are too narrow. So we said to them, we'll bring our own travel cots. So that's why that travel cot's there. I guess if you stayed in the rooms in the West Wing or the more modern parts of the hotel, they would be able to provide you with a cot, no problem. But we just brought our own because we prefer the character of these rooms and prefer staying in these rooms. So this is Suite 1205 at the Four Seasons Resort in Hampshire, and it is called the Oliver King Parlour Suite. It's a signature suite, so you will need to contact the hotel directly if you want to book it. You cannot book it online. But it is a fantastic suite to stay in. We really, really like it. Overall impressions of this property. Now, we were at Coworth Park 2 weeks ago, so I'm rating everything against them. And I love Dorchester properties. You'll know from my videos already that we really, really like it, and we love Coworth Park. Four Seasons Hampshire has a real special point in our minds, actually, because it was one of the first luxury properties we ever came to, and I don't think it ever disappoints. Actually, the service is always impeccable, the rooms are always created and kept to an immaculate condition, and you can see that everywhere in this room. Do come here if you get the chance. It's a lovely setting in rural Hampshire, and this hotel, the service, the food, the bar, it's all sublime. You'll really, really enjoy it.